Hi everyone, it's Fiona here from fionamarks.com. It's Friday and it's time for my video newsletter. So let me share my screen with you and talk about the exciting things that have been going on here at fionamarks.com. Here you go. Yes, it is the 26th of February. Today, I wanted to share with you things that have been happening during the week. I had a great discussion with my teacher about astrology videos on YouTube, and also maybe my favorite topic of all time for those of you who know me well, meditation. I also want to share with you that link for my Vedic Art website. And then we had two interesting discussions, one about parenting and expectations versus reality and how astrology can help us be grounded there, and a new way to think about the 10th house and the 4th house. Okay, so let's get started. Can you learn astrology from YouTube? Astrology is a very popular topic on YouTube, and a lot of people find out about astrology through being able to watch great teachers on their YouTube channels. And so the three of us, myself, Ryan Koziak, and Fernando Raul Castro, got together and just had a very lighthearted discussion about some of the pluses and minuses. And we talk about, learning what you want to learn rather than perhaps learning the whole picture. So maybe learning on YouTube does make us pick and mix the things that attract us most, but maybe leaves us with blind spots of things that we don't even know that we don't know because we're not looking at a whole systematic approach. And we also talk about something that I really enjoyed about learning Vedic astrology, which was that Vedic astrology is a great life philosophy, regardless of whether you ever want to use astrology to predict anything or to know yourself or to know others. Just to know these archetypal energies that humans have been experiencing for millennia and encoding into this system called astrology is really enriching. So I love the philosophy part of it. And in the end of this video, we talk about the importance of meditation as a skill for an astrologer, as a foundation for the astrologer. And that feeds really nicely into a discussion that I had with Sachin this week on the Sipping Chai with Sachin series. We talked all about meditation and the 8 limbs of yoga. And you guys who've known me forever know how much I love the experience of meditation and how it's brought so much to my life. So it is possibly my favorite thing to talk about. We talk in this video about why meditation is important and also the 8 limbs of yoga. If I just fast forward through here, yeah. So we examine the drawings that I have up on my Redbubble site, Vedic Art. We talk about how each of these drawings relate to meditation. So that's very beautiful. And then we also talk about the 8 limbs of yoga, which comes from Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, which is a very systematic way of understanding the mind and the power of consciousness. And so we talk about both of those topics. I loved that video. I really, if you've got time, check it out. I think it's just great. And don't forget that if you are interested in meditation, but you need some support, I lead guided meditation at lunchtime GMT. So that's a London time, 12 noon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And you can also go have a look at all of my artwork on redbubble.com. I'll put the link in the description of the YouTube video here. Yeah, this is how I obviously contemplate or process the richness of Vedic philosophy. So it's all up there for you if you also like that kind of way of looking at the world. I hope you'll go check it out. And then 2 great discussions this week. one about astrology and parenting, expectations versus reality. So sometimes we get this, I don't know, vibe or whatever, that children are a source of joy, you know, that all children bring joy, or the act of becoming a parent, you'll feel joyful about your children, or that they're a blessing, or whatever it is. We get told these truisms. And then actually, when you become a parent, you realize that it's an incredibly rich experience that is nuanced, and that you have your own relationship with your children. And astrology is great at showing us that uh, maybe take any guilt that we have away, that we should feel something or some other something, or we should be this kind of parent or that kind of parent, and helps us to understand that our indicators in the chart can help outline the kind of relationship that we're going to have with our children. For example, they may bring us joy, which is very lovely, and that is a possible combination. But they may also bring us a great sense of responsibility. They might need our attention on an extremely daily basis. You know, we really have to help them with their routines and be very focused on the do of parenting. They might open us up to a spirituality, a way of understanding the bigness of life, our place in our lineage. You know, having children might open a whole spiritual perspective that you hadn't had before, among many other things. So in this discussion with the parent coach, we just want to, you know, take that weight off yourself, if you haven't already, that you should be having some idealized feeling or relationship towards your children, and invite you just to enjoy and breathe in whatever your unique relationship is, and honor that and act from that place of authenticity. So yeah, and be in touch if you want to talk at all about your unique chart and how that is impacting on your relationship with your children. Okay, and then as always, there was a wonderful conversation with Fernando Raul Castro, who is a bit of a master of traditional astrology. He's got a nice broad view of many traditional astrologies. And in this discussion, he brings to our attention that in Vedic astrology, we often associate the 10th house with the father and the 4th house with the mother. And yet in other traditional astrology, sometimes it's the other way around, that the mother is the 10th and the father is the 4th, or both parents are the 4th. And we talk all about this. It's quite fascinating. It helps us become better astrologers because we deepen our understanding of all of these indicators. And we talk, for example, about the lineage of passing property, the 4th house relating to property and land, and also which parent is more active and involved, and whether the 10th and the 4th goes better with one parent or another. So I do hope that you enjoy that discussion and all of our discussions about astrology. Thanks for watching the newsletter today. Be in touch if you want to follow up about your relationship with your children through astrology and have a sneak peek at what's going on in your chart, or any other aspects of astrology. It's great talking to you when you come and have your sessions. It's great to see how astrology can help you be truly authentic. So I look forward to seeing you for astrology discussions, and also see you next week when we talk about, so much that's going on here. I'm actually about to get to my website and do a few little tweaks there. And Julie is helping me with getting my email subscriber list together. So gosh, next week there'll be so much to talk about. All right. Have a great week. Stay warm, stay well. See you later.